Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today I'm just gonna be doing kind of, I guess kind of first impression and then also just a natural glowy makeup look. It's kind of my everyday look that I go for. But I did pick up a sample of the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I've been wanting to try this for a really long time and it's kind of spendy, so and also I usually go for more like CC creams, BB creams, that kind of thing, something just really light and natural. So I know this is like kind of like a sheer coverage to medium coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. I went to Sephora yesterday and got a little sample of Punjab. I have a little bit of self tanner on today, so I thought maybe this would blend really well. I did get 3 samples of shades. Actually, I'm not gonna put that on yet. I did get three different shades in the samples, just because I wanted to kind of get one that would work all the time and then also get one that would work when I'm self-tanned, you know, because I do get pretty fair in the wintertime, but then in the summertime I do get really tan. So I know right now I look really pale because just the lighting and everything. I promise I'm not this white all the time, but anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. So to prime my face, I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals Brightening Prime Time Primer. So I just pump a little bit of that out on my hand, and then I'm also going to be mixing it with my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I've really been enjoying this combination. It just gives a really nice glow to the skin. So I'm just taking that, I'm just kind of mixing it around on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go ahead and spread it out all over my face. This combo just looks really nice. It makes the foundation go on my skin really nice and smoothly. Okay, so usually when I do my foundation, I usually use a brush. So I'm taking the Punjab foundation. I'm gonna dot that. That looks like it'll blend out well with my neck. My face is pretty pale right now. I don't know if I want to use a brush or my beauty sponge with this. We'll figure it out. I think I'm just going to use a brush because that's what I use most of the time. It's kind of messy. Okay, so I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics brush and just blend that out. And I typically don't put foundation all the way up my forehead just because I don't like foundation on my forehead. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I got the foundation on. I did use a brush. Right now, I'm not too sure about it. It does kind of look like maybe it accentuated some of my dryness around my nose area, but we'll keep going. I'll see. You know, maybe next time I'll use a beauty blender and see how that goes. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer. I just feel like it kind of accentuated the texture in my skin a little bit. So I don't need a whole lot of this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right there. And I'm just taking the same foundation brush and blending that out. Mostly just to brighten up my under eye area. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer in Light. And I find with this Urban Decay concealer, I don't have to set it with a powder, so a lot of the times I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. It's kind of, it reminds me of a banana powder because it's more of a yellow. So it does have a little bit of a tint to it. But this is really good for this time of year, especially when your skin's a little more dry. So I just take some on my big fluffy brush and just kind of pat that all over the areas I want to set. I'm really hoping this foundation works because I've really been excited about it, really wanting to try it. I know I'm really late on it, but I really hope it works. Okay, for bronzer, I'm just going to be using the same bronzer I've been using daily. And sorry, I keep turning around away from the camera. My stuff is behind me. So I'm using my Limelight by Alcone palette here that I have. It's a palette of 3. I have some blushes in here, and then I also have a bronzer. So you can see that I'm pretty much almost out of the bronzer, and I actually haven't been using it. But then I kind of realized, I was like, oh, I still have quite a bit left. So this is just a super pretty bronzer. It's so natural looking. It works for any skin tone. And I was really sad because the other day I went to use it and I dropped all the little pieces into the sink. So I have even less of it now, but it's only like $20, so it's not expensive at all. You can get a bronzer at the drugstore for like $14, so really it's a really good price for a professional bronzer. And I'm sorry if I keep looking at myself in the camera, but I'm trying to make sure that the lighting is staying okay because I keep on having to move the camera. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more bronzer. I really like a really bronzed look. And I have to be really careful with this because it's super pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put on some highlighter. I am gonna be using my Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. This is in the shade Medium Nude Glow. This is I haven't tried the other one, but I love bronzy highlighter colors, so this is what I'm using. And it really just kind of gives your bronzer like a nice, highlight to it, you know? And then I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and blend that out. And this just gives a really nice, natural, pretty glow to the skin. Okay, I'm also gonna take some of my bronzer and I'm just gonna dust a little bit on my eyelids. So if you want like a really quick, easy routine in the mornings, it's really easy just to dust a little bronzer on your eyelids and you're good to go. For blush, I haven't been doing a lot of blush, but I'm using this Pure Radiance by Bare Minerals, and it's a really pretty cheek color. It's really natural looking, but it also gives a really pretty highlight. Like even if I didn't add this highlight to my cheeks, you'd be able to see it really well. So I just have a little bit in the cap, and I'm just gonna take my brush from Eco Tools and just drop that onto the apples of my cheeks. Again, just keeping it really natural and glowy. The radiances from Bare Minerals are so super pretty. They are just, I mean, if you want like a kind of 2-in-1 blush highlight color, you cannot go wrong with these. Especially for girls that don't really like blush as much. I'm kind of one, I don't really care to wear blush very often, unless it's like a date night or something. Even then I really, you know, don't unless I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So for my brows, I don't do anything super special. I'm just gonna take a little bit of eyeshadow. This is a taupe colored eyeshadow from Limelight. And I just kind of line the underneath of my eyebrow and just kind of dust this through. I just have like a bald spot right in the middle that I like to fill in a little bit. Okay, a little more. And then I just kind of feather like all the excess up through my brow. Like not to make it really defined, but just to fill in where I'm missing some hair. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm just gonna take my brow gel. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama brow gel in the shade Blonde. And I've been watching YouTubers use this. Not necessarily this one, but brow gel in general. I was like, maybe I'll give it a try again. Just to like hold some shape. I really do not love my eyebrows. I don't know about them, so we'll see if this makes them any better. There's not really a reason I stopped using the brow gel. I just haven't used it. Okay, so to prime my eyelids, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of eyeshadow now, just keeping it kind of natural. This is the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow in Candlelit Peach. And I'm just taking that on my eyelid just to make my eyeshadow stand out a little more. And all the makeup looks I generally do are really quick and easy. I mean, when I get ready for work in the morning, I also have 2 kids, so I gotta get ready fast. I mean, generally it only takes me like 20 to 30 minutes to get ready in the mornings for myself, and then I get my kids ready. But these makeup looks are so super simple. I mean, I cannot explain to you how simple they are. They're so fast, especially once you get it down. And you don't even have to do all this. You could just do like the face, put some mascara on, or throw a little bit of eyeshadow in your inner corner and go. The way I do my brows is super simple, super fast. I mean, we're only 10 minutes in and I'm pretty much done with my face. So, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break out my eyeshadow. Let's see what I wanna do for that. Okay, so I haven't used this pink nude color in a while. It's right down here. It's a really pretty pinky transition color. And it's just really soft matte color. One thing about the Lorac eyeshadow palettes, this is the Lorac Pro 3 palette. Sorry, it's really dirty, but that's what happens when you use makeup. But they are really dusty shadows, so I would definitely tap your brush out a bit before you use them. I don't know what I want to do with my eyes today. I think I just want to kind of keep it pretty simple. I think that might be good. And then I'm gonna take this Blanc color, I think that's how you say it, that white color down there. I'm just gonna run this right under my brows. And in my inner corner. I don't really need to add like a darker transition color because I already kind of have that bronzer on there, and that just kind of gives you like a natural like definition to your eye, I guess you could say. Okay, then I'm going to take this gold color, the light gold color in this palette, and I'm just going to pop that right into my inner corner just to brighten that up quite a bit. This is a really bright light gold color. I am all about shimmer and glow, and I love a good shimmery color to lighten up the inner corner of my eye. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of that light gold color and just dust a little bit of that under my brows as well, just to give that like a little shimmer. And then I'm going to take that pink nude color again and just dust a little bit of that right under my eye. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. As far as the foundation goes, I do like it. It did seem to kind of accentuate my pores a little bit in the beginning, and it kind of brought out a little bit of dryness in my nose. So I did go ahead and set it with a hydrating setting spray. The color match, I think the color match is good. I have a little bit of self-tan on, like I said, so it did blend in with my neck really well. The finish is really pretty. It's nice and glowy. It's a natural kind of glowing finish. The makeup altogether looks really nice. I feel like it blended out really well. So I'm going to kind of mess around with the foundation a little bit more and kind of see if I can get it to look a little better on my skin. Maybe try like a beauty blender to blend it out, or maybe prime my skin a little differently. I did moisturize my skin really well today, and I did use those primers that you saw, so I'll see, I'll keep trying it out and see what I think. As far as the hair goes, I just threw in a few curls and put a little bit of a lip tint on. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned for my next video. Thanks.